Okay, so I'm going to talk through what I think would be some interesting buffs for the entire cast moving forward before Chaos reigns. I am going to start with Amak and then going to go all the way round and come back and end on Takeda. I am a strong casual player. So I am God rank this season. I have a normal day job, but as far as pro tournament level knowledge, I've been watching basically Rips Arena every day, and I have watched every single major tournament. Let me share a bit on my philosophy, and then let's get into talking about the characters. Now, my overall principles as I'm sharing this are number one, source. Every character should look cool and be strong. I will not criticize any type of play style, whether it be zoning or mix or pressure. That's fine. As long as the character looks cool and they are strong. They should feel strong to play in the people that like them. And they should feel strong to fight against when you are the opponent. And then, secondly, that moves hand in hand with the source is reasonable counterplay, because we should not be in a situation where the source is so strong there is no counterplay. It should have strong source and strong counterplay to go along with it. Okay, with that in mind, let's go into the first character. Amak is a fantastic character. He has a lot of pressure and cancers. Everything about him, in my personal perspective, is solid. The only thing he would need is a proper projectile. Needing to jump before doing that. Keep in mind, I can do it almost instantly, right? I'm doing it almost instantly. It's cool. I wouldn't mind if there was a way to just, hit the projectile on the ground. The down back three input is unused, so it would be cool if he could do it in the air, do it from the ground, but when he does it from the ground, it can't be cancelled for that combo thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Amak. Okay, so next up, Kitana. Kitana is a fantastic character. She has everything. She has zoning, she has traps and setups. She has everything. She has everything. She also has a great mid that can punish. She's fantastic. She works with every cameo. And she also has a low starter. That right there, that back three. It's a fantastic move. So yeah, Kitana is fantastic. She can remain as is without any changes, and she's cool. Now, Melina is a good character. She's strong. She does a lot of damage. She's cool. The one adjustment that I think would be good to her, a couple of patches back, if she ball rolled and then used chameleon ball roll, it would act like the second ball roll and it wouldn't combo. It would just splat like that. They fixed that so she can use two ball rolls. That's cool. Essentially, she just needs her combo routes opened up. There is one string in particular. This, yeah. So that string, her forward 3-4, it has that last hit on hit, which is cool. For some reason, it doesn't pop up, which would be cool if that was a pop-up overhead. But ki sera sera. And then she is not able to call in. Let's say there, I do forward 3-4. If I call in something like Serena, it won't work. If I do forward 3-4, her down forward 2 amplified, it won't work. So yeah, this needs a bit more hit stun so that will combo on hit, and basic stuff like frost would combo on hit. So you have a bit of low overhead mix. There is no shame in if this was a pop-up. There is no shame in it. There is no shame, in my opinion. Let's open up her roots a bit. Yeah, let's not be stingy. And this, hold on. No, it's back forward 1. That, I don't see any reason why this should cost 2 bars. I think it's a big nerf. It's okay if it just costs 1. Yes, I know her projectiles are a bit stubby. Okay. But yeah, I can amplify for basically no damage. But Yeah, let this cost 1 bar of meter. It's okay. She can combo off her size. Let's make that happen. That would be cool. Besides that, that's my perspective on Melina currently. Okay, we have Tanya. Tanya is a good character. She has some cool buttons. They're currently for the next patch, her armored move is already getting nerfed, and she's now able to cancel into her jump after her drill kick. I think I think they're moving her in the right direction, buffing her cool stuff, nerfing her oppressive stuff. I will not complain. That's basically it for Tanya, honestly. Let's see what comes next patch. She's a good character. She has a great mid. Okay, Rain. Rain is probably one of the best characters in the game. He's fantastic. He has real mix. He has a good mid. He has a couple of good mids, actually. He has an overhead starter. He has a low. I really don't have anything to say about Rain. I don't think he needs any buffs or adjustments right now. He has good damage, good mix. He's tricky. He has a bit of zoning. I'll not complain. Okay, moving on from Rain. Now, Scorpion. Scorpion's an interesting character. Okay, he has a lot of cool tools. Currently, I will really not complain. He's strong. The range on that standing too. This catches people. This catches people. And his strike throw mix, his strike throw is really good. He gets a lot of throw combos with a lot of the cast. He can now cancel off this. He has a practically unreactable teleport. He has a lot of. He's strong. He's strong. The only thing that I think would be good for him as far as buffs is if I amplify spear, I think this should just lead in. I personally think this should just combo. Personally, I don't see any reason why it doesn't. But maybe that's just me. Someone should, I don't know. I don't know what MK Javier thinks. I don't know what the Scorpion mains think. But this should combo. I also think amplified spear, it can remain a high. I don't see any reason why amplified spear becomes a mid. He already has a lot going for him, but I think it should combo off that. And then spear. If I amplify the spear, let me continue the combo. Okay, so let's say I do that. If I amplify that spear, just let it be a proper restand. I don't see any reason why. It can be +0. I don't know. At the end of a combo or something. I don't know. I don't know how that will work. Okay, there are people with better knowledge on frame data than me, but I see no reason why that wouldn't. I mean, alternatively, one could say that him doing hold on, what's this button? Him doing that is like already strong. I don't know. That's just my personal opinions on Scorpion. Okay, this should combo, I guess. But he's okay. He's good. I won't complain whether or not they change him or not. He's okay. There's plenty of reasonable counterplay. You can armor out of all of his Farah mixes. He's good. He's a good character. That's all I think about for Scorpion. Reptile is a fantastic character. Yeah, he's a fantastic character. With Mavado, he combos off sweeps, he combos off his throw. He's a great character. He's a great character. Honestly, I'll not complain. I think he's fantastic. He has an overhead starter. He spit. He has a projectile starter. Why is it blocking? What? Wait, what? The AI can be weird sometimes. Anyway, he has a low starter. Look where it steps from. Like from here, he touches your toe. Just look at that. Just step on his toes. He's quite good. He's a strong character. Yeah, Reptile can remain fine. I mean, he's only been eating buffs for the last couple of patches and new moves and new everything. So I'm just like, bruh, Reptile. You do you, Reptile. You do you. Sub-Zero needs some work. Sub-Zero needs some work. Currently, I think that his damage needs some work. I think it needs a bit of a buff when he uses that meter. If he uses meter, let him get the good damage. That's just it. And then as far as freezing, I think the scaling on his freeze is a bit too rough, and they should lighten it up a bit. Let him do that. I think let him do stuff like that without scaling it to death. I mean, it's kind of a meme, who can get the lowest damage on a Sub-Zero combo, open up his viable combo routes up a bit. Beside that, I think he's okay. It would also be nice if Amplified Ice Ball was actually really good. Right now, it's still a meme. It's quite useless. Yes, in theory, it's replaced by this, but as a Sub-Zero player, I used to really like Ice Ball because it was quite strong. So if it's amplified, let it come out a bit faster and just, do that. Anyway, but that's all for Sub-Zero. He just needs to be given a bit of love. Ooh, there's also a cool quality of life thing that I think would make Sub-Zero better. Notice when I ice clone, there's like a 5-second cooldown. It would be nice if there was like an indicator on screen similar to Geras's clocks, where I could tell that, oh, Sub-Zero can now ice clone. Or if he had like some ice around his left hand or something, some effect, something which looks cool, so that we can know when he can and can't ice clone, just a bit of a visual indicator. So that you're not like in a combo and then you do that and then you're like comboing someone and then you do that and nothing comes on, like what's happening, then you get full combo. It's not cool. Let's just do quality of life. That's my opinions on Sub-Zero in a nutshell. Limei is a fantastic character. She has an overhead combo starter. She has a low combo starter. She has a mid combo starter. She's doing really well. I don't see any problems with Limei. I think that the movement buffs she got last time around were really helping her like actually do her job. Because there was a point when you could actually whiff that. Now that these are forward advancing, it's Limei is a great character. I wouldn't touch a thing about her. Good stuff. Good stuff. Kenshi is a fantastic character. I'm going to talk briefly about what I think would be a nice buff for him and then a minor nerf, minor. Because to be honest, Centaur is a bit of a problem. Okay, as far as buffs, I think that he should have an ender. So that's like a basic potato Kenshi thing. And then instead of being able to end like that for the sandwich, I think there should be some ender where, okay, he hits the opponent, it's safe, and then he's able to, get out of, he's able to go back to normal stance. So instead of that, he could do something like, boom, and it could be like a move because I know some people love full center, but I think Kenshi has a good kit. But getting back into the good kit requires you to basically open yourself up, which is fine. But I wouldn't mind if there was a special move which let you go back when you are hitting the opponent and then you just go back to, centerless center. It would be like a cool quality of life. And then I think notice the cameo meter in the top right. I think if I hit center once, half the duration should disappear. Because there have been so many times in a pro game whereby he'll hit center, he's now doing something, then center comes back and from downtown comes out with this move. That's a bit cheap. Let me be real, okay? Like if I hit center, half the duration disappears. I think that would be a good quality of life. It makes actually hitting the center something rewarding that you can do as a player instead of being in the blender forever. And then if Kenshi gets a hit and he's like, if Kenshi gets a hit, instead of like hitting you and going back into more center, he can hit and just go back. Then he's back to this game, back to his cool normals. Yeah, that's my opinion of Kenshi in a nutshell. Yeah, but Kenshi is a cool character. I think he's really fun to play and watch. Good character. Needs a bit of love. I think Baraka is a great character. He has a low starter. He has an overhead. He has multiple low starters actually. He has good damage. He has good mix. He has good pressure. He gets grab combos. Honestly, Baraka can remain as is. He can remain as is. I'll not complain. Good character, Baraka is very good character. Oh, actually, if there was any one change I would like, I think after something like that, I think they should increase the hitbox of that move so that I can actually keep using it in my combos. Like, let's say I want to do something like this. Bam! Yeah, I can't like use that thing right after hitting the thing. Yeah, it's sad, you know. It makes me sad. It makes me a bit sad. I guess this just shows I'm a big believer in combo routes. The more combo routes and the more cool stuff I can spend meter on from the base character, oh, the better. That's always fun to do. Beside that, Baraka is a good character. Very good, very well designed. I like him a lot. Geras is a fantastic character. He's a cool character. He has a lot of cool sauce. And depending on who's playing him, depending on who's playing him, he's incredibly strong. I think they've done a lot of good things with Geras. He's cool. If you are to ask me for any sauce, I'll just say maybe let us do that multiple times, I guess. But he already is able to do so. So it's one of those things of like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about him because he can actually still. I don't know much to say about him personally. I think mains might have something more productive. I think he's a good character. He's a bit weak. His armored move is completely useless, but I guess they gave him useless armor because he has that move to reverse time. Good character. In some matchups he has a rough time, but hey, I don't know what to change about him. He's great. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to go into practice range for these few characters. I think Omni-Man is a cool character. He's fine. He's he's a good character. He has a low starter. He has overheads. He has good grabs. He has good strike throw, good plus frames. He's a good character. He's okay. Peacemaker. Peacemaker is fine. They basically reworked him in essence and made sure that he's balanced. Peacemaker is a good character. He's fun. He can stay as is. He's also a guest character, so he doesn't have any legacy MK, uh, hopes and dreams. But he's okay. I think he's fun, and I like the Peacemaker show. Honestly, it's like they just copy and pasted Peacemaker from the show into the game. This is probably the best translation of a character into Mortal Kombat of all the DLC guest characters. Omni-Man is okay, but Omni-Man is generally okay. But Peacemaker, they did a fantastic job. Homelander is kind of busted. He needs to have his mix adjusted, and also his animation when he's standing and when he's floating is too similar. I think he needs some adjustment. He's currently kind of broken. Quan Chi, Quan Chi's launcher shouldn't cost 2 bars of meter. I think it should cost 1 bar of meter. Ahmad Porto, if I remember correctly, costs 1 bar of meter, which is good. It's kind of disgusting to counter play against, but he's oppressive. He has some oppressive situations he can put you in. But yeah, he has a lot of weaknesses to go along with it. Just make some adjustments, but I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. In the right hands, I think is kind of broken, but the brokenness needs a lot of setup. So I don't know what to say about that. Okay, Havoc is already getting buffs coming soon. So we'll see. Havoc is cool. Nitara does a lot of damage on every touch. She's a very cool character. I will not complain. Ashra is in an interesting spot. Ashra is also my main character. So if I start talking about maybe buffing her, I will be incredibly biased. I like her. She has tools for every situation. She has an overhead. She has a low. She's also one of the most honest characters when she's not doing her teleport cancels. And every way to open the enemy up is punishable by with death. So I think Ashra is a very well designed and cool character. Kung Lao, I need to go into practice ready for Kung Lao. Hold up, hold up. Okay, Kung Lao is a good character. He has good mids, he has good mix, he has armored launchers depending on who you're playing him with. I think he needs some love. I think he needs some love. I think he needs some love. I think that there are certain moves that just never come out, like this. You will never see this move. Like when, you know, it's yeah. The crumple is a good crumple, but like, bruh, when do you ever see that move? It needs some work. Um, Beside that, honestly, he just needs a bit of tweaking and love. I don't know why that's there. And then there's this move. Let it launch. Let it launch. If I amplify, let it launch. Yes, I know I can meme, I can move forward and back, and yes, his cameo has that, but just let us launch people. Let us launch people with this, please. Allow us. I beg, I'm requesting kindly for the ability to launch. Because launching is fun. Uh, Let that launch into a combo. Just give. I think there's a bit of sauce being left on the table with him. The moves are there, they just don't link up. That's my perspective on Kung Lao. Also, let the boy prosper, But it's not a story discussion, but I think he needs to prosper a bit. He needs some love. He needs some love. Okay, that's it for Kung Lao. I don't think I need to say much about Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is fantastic. He's fun to play. He has easy to execute combos. He also has some more complicated ones. He has good plus frames, good mix. He has overhead low mix. He's good. He's good. He's very good. Let's see. Loi Kang. Loi Kang is kind of dry, but he's a good character. I don't know if there's a way to change him without making him completely broken, but he's a good character. I wouldn't mind another move. I wouldn't mind adding in another move into his arsenal. Let's see. Raiden is a good character. I think he needs a bit of love with his down back too. This one I need to go into practice range. Okay, so Raiden. For starters, this move, like I have to press down up to do that teleport, which is okay, but down back is being used for that. Down back 2 is used for that. I think there's button space. Down back 1, there's button space to make this a bit more palatable. Raiden mains, please tell me if what I'm smoking is hashish. It would be cool to actually use this move. But like right now, the buttons, yes, I can do it in theory. I can do it in theory, but I'm just saying. Then we have his down back 2. That's it amplified. I think in its amplified form, let it not lead to the kick. Just let me zap people and leave them there. I wouldn't mind the Krampus state. Keep in mind, this costs above meter, okay? This is not free. So if it's costing meter, let me get more out of it if I'm spending the bar, in my opinion. Besides that, I think Raiden is in a very good state. He's a good character. He's fun to play. He has overhead low mix. His low is very good. Well, from here, you can hit someone's toes. He's a cool character. He has projectiles. He has a lot of stuff going for him. You can play him lame. You can play him pressure. You can play him. You can start. Raiden is fantastic. Let me leave it at that. But yes, I think a bit of work and adjustment would not hurt. There's a bit of sauce. There's a bit of sauce which I think Raiden could benefit from. Reiko is a cool character. I think he has outstanding range on his normals. I think he has outstanding projectile game. It's probably a bit too outstanding. And he has a mid command grab, which can lead to a lot of damage. He has a lot of different cameos that work with him. It's unfortunate that the way that he's been played most of the time is a bit dry, but that's fine. I think the toolkit is there. He has the tools. He's very strong. He's a good character. Sindel, I think Sindel needs a buff. I think Sindel needs a buff. Let me quickly just show this off. All right, so Sindel is a good character. However, she currently doesn't have any real overhead low mix. Anyone who says she has overhead low mix, no, that's not true. It's mostly strike throw, right? That's basically what she does. And yeah, she struggles a bit. Let me now control. I think Sindel needs this move. Okay, she needs this move. Please, I mean, I see no reason. Ignore the bad part. I think this move into a mid launcher, similar to what she had in MK11, would be fantastic. It can be unsafe, it can be death on block, but there is no shame. I think there is no shame in giving Sindel this move. It's slow. Heck, you can even slow it down a bit more since it covers such good range. Okay, covers such good range. It's punishable. Like if she completes it, make it death on block. But yeah, Sindel needs a little bit of love. The reason why, if I select opponent type, okay, she does the overhead. Okay, she does the low. Okay, cool. Let me get it to random hidden. Let's see if I'll. Okay, I blocked the low. Okay, I blocked the overhead. I blocked the overhead. I blocked the overhead. I blocked the low. She's dead. Oh, that's me being down. Okay, I blocked the overhead, the low. Blocked the overhead. She's dead. Blocked the low. She's dead. Blocked the overhead. She's dead. Blocked the low. Which is fine. And not every character should have like crazy mix. That's okay. There is no shame in it. There is no shame. But please, give her this. Give her this into a mid launcher. It can be death on block. Heck. The reason why, let me go back to Sindel. Right now, if I press back 3 on Sindel, this is what I get. Now, and it's negative 23 on block. RIP Sindel. RIP. RIP. I can understand that desire was this would be used to enforce the overhead that may be coming, but my God, this move never lands, and it is death. In a real match, this move will never come out. You'll never see it. Okay, you'll never see it unless someone hit this by accident. It will never be seen. I think there is no shame in giving her a bit of a low. And I'm guessing someone going to say, hey, how about dealing with like her hard to blockables when she floats? The truth is, if Sindel doesn't cancel the float, you can armor and it will beat all of her options. This is not like a countering guide, but just for the sake of the example. Practice settings, go back to player 2. Okay, let her do this. Opponent type. Okay, then uh, screw that. This is not the time. Okay, I'm here talking about characters. Just know, just armor. Anytime she floats, the moment she floats, armor out. The moment she floats, just armor. She won't be able to get to the ground fast enough. So Sindel is not busted. She's okay. Please give her give her the low. Give it to her, please. I beg. Okay, moving on to the next character. General Shao is a fantastic character. Let me switch to the other one. Okay. I wouldn't mind if he got some reasonable buffs. For starters, first look at this. Okay, no, let me stand here. Okay, right? So let's get the opponent to do that. Okay. Now look at that. I see him start, I jump, and I've punished. It's too slow. Like it's just too slow. And I'm still punishing. Like look at that. No, this move has no use. I think that this move should be much faster. It should be that I can, first of all, it needs to combo, okay? I think in a combo, just make this move much faster. So I can spend that bar of meter and launch someone up into the air. Okay. And then this is an overhead. Fantastic. This is a low. Fantastic. Speed this up, please. Speed it up. Just speed it up. Because that's fine. Okay, look, that's not comboing. Okay. Why? I don't know. That's not, I don't know. This should launch. This should launch and it should be part of the combo mix. And then if I do that, I can call out a cameo. Cool. Let's keep it simple, okay? But if I do this, keep in mind, this is slow. Okay, this is very slow. It's very situational which cameos can combo off that. But hey, maybe that's just me coping. Not that every character should do everything, but I think a lot of these restrictions come from when cameos were first implemented. There was the fear that if you give the characters complete kits that link up properly, they'll be busted. But that's just not true, because they're characters with complete kits that link and they are not busted. We just want to have fun and combo properly with all of our characters, and then cameos just add a bit of sauce, which is fantastic. um yeah, that's pretty much it. I think General Shao needs some love. This is a non-existent projectile. I don't mind it being punishable. It doesn't need to, but 40 is a lot. 40 startup is a lot. 40 startup is a lot. That's all I'm saying. 40 startup is a lot. Let's speed it up. Let it actually combo. Let it combo. That's all I'm asking for. Let it combo. Without me needing to be super sus and need this specific cameo timing. It's about fun. It's about fun. Let it combo. In my humble perspective. Okay, that's it for General Shao. Shang Tsung is a very cool character. Currently, he's being downplayed a lot, that maybe he needs a buff or whatever. Keep in mind, this guy can turn into any other character in the game. So you're basically coming into your matches with 3 sets of move lists that you can use as you please, and different specials. And honestly, I think Shang Tsung is very balanced. You just have to play really well with him. He has an armored launcher with certain cameos. Shang Tsung is a fantastic character right now, and he benefits from everything else the cast benefits from. He's good. Takida needs a bit of a buff. Let me quickly go into that. Okay, let's see. Needs pull out Frost cameo. Takida still needs a bit of work. Okay, his main starter string combos into that. Hold on. That doesn't combo. That doesn't combo. That combos. I see no reason why this wouldn't combo into that. What? Oh, snap. Hold on. Yeah, this should combo. In my opinion, this should combo. I see no reason why not. Keep in mind, it's not like the damage scaling on that move is like little. It's a lot. Like all I'm saying is this should combo. In my opinion, I think it should combo. It should. They also made it a mid instead of an overhead, but I've never seen it catch someone because they were ducking, in my opinion. But Kisera Sera. Kisera Sera. Okay, yeah, that's essentially it. So those are my general opinions and perspectives on the entire cast. I think a lot of them just need to have some restrictions removed and some sauce added in. Homelander needs a nerf, a proper nerf. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've shared all my thoughts. I hope this video was at least it shouldn't be 2 hours like my first one. Okay, that's all. GG's. Have fun online with your friends. Later.